So my skin has not always looked the best, but over the years it has gotten progressively better. My skin now is extremely glowy. It looks very youthful. I have very little acne. I've gone through laser treatments to get rid of dark spots, and my skin has never looked better. But of course, there's always room for improvement, and we can need more sunscreen. So in today's video, we're going to do a HYDRAFACIAL together, and it's going to be so much fun. So let's get a facial together. Alright guys, so I'm currently at the salon that I work at. I'm about to give myself a HYDRAFACIal. So it's back there in the corner. I'm going to kind of go through the process of how I set it up and pretty much all the steps and show you guys how I do it on myself, on my face. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my target areas on my skin. I'm primarily focusing on my T-zone area. I break out so much there. And I also want to target the blackheads around my nose. Again, that's one of my problematic areas. I also have a small little blackhead-ish, kind of like whitehead right here. But it's not really a whitehead, I think it's a blackhead that's raised a little bit. So I'm going to try to get that spot here and kind of just target that area of my face with HYDRAFACIal. So this is how the initial HYDRAFACIal setup looks. I'm going to be doing the signature HYDRAFACIal myself, which is the most basic HYDRAFACIal you could possibly get. And then down here are the 4 containers. One has a cleaning solution, so that's a Precleanse. And then we also have a Glycolic Acid peel that I want to be doing. And then I also have another glycosamine kind of serum in there. And then I have some Hyaluronic Acid. That is a cleaning agent, so that's actually going to clean the machine when I'm done. But let's go ahead and start the facial. For a video disclaimer, just know my skin is actually not this clear. It's my camera making it look really clear. But at the end of this video, you're going to see my junk jar. So with the HYDRAFACIal, you can actually see what's been sucked out of your skin. It primarily works the top layer of your skin. So you will see a bunch of my dead skin and a bunch of blackheads and a little tip at the end of this video. But just know my skin is actually not this clear. It's just my camera. So I already cleansed my skin, and now I'm going to go ahead and do a pre-cleanse with the HYDRAFACIal. Normally with clients I would wear gloves, but for me I'm actually going to not be using gloves because I feel like it's just a waste. So I am a licensed esthetician, and what I mean by not wear gloves is wearing gloves when I'm working on my own face. The reason being is because I'm touching my own skin. My hands are already washed, but on my actual patients and actual clients I do wear gloves just for sanitary reasons, but on myself I do not need to wear gloves. And just know I do sanitize the machine after I'm done. I'm going to start here at the bottom of my chin and kind of just dab on this Precleanse and just do some slick motions across my face. And this is not only going to cleanse any kind of residue that's left on my skin, sunscreen, moisturizer, it's also going to go ahead and loosen up my pores as well. Personally, I love this machine because it has a vortex fusion on it. A vortex fusion pretty much means that it's spitting out any kind of serum that I'm using, and it's also going to be pulling out any blackheads and sebum in my skin, which we all want and we all love. Ew, that's so gross. I guess I didn't get all my tinted moisturizer off when I cleansed my skin, but that's disgusting. Alright, so I'm already done with the pre-cleanse. Now for the second step, I'm actually going to use a Glycolic Acid peel. This is the Glysal Prep that comes with the HYDRAFACIal, and it has 15% Glycolic Acid in it, which pretty much is good for exfoliation of the skin. As we all know, to stay young and to stay glamorous looking, we need some proper exfoliation. So it comes in this little tube here, and I'm just going to replace the little white knob that was here and kind of just press this in. And then I'm going to switch on the second switch of the machine and go on to the next step. And just kind of use the combination of the serum and the Glysal Prep together and kind of push it on my skin a little bit so it comes out of the suction. And I'm going to work that into my skin. So I feel like I didn't talk much about the Glysal Prep within the video, but I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. So the Glycolic Acid and Salicylic Acid peel that's found in HYDRAFACIal is really good for just deep cleaning the skin and exfoliating. Glycolic Acid works as an exfoliant to exfoliate the skin. It also speeds up cell turnover and boosts your collagen production, which is great for that nice, plump, soft skin that we have when we're youthful. And salicylic acid actually helps get rid of acne, so I think that played a huge role in just clearing the acne on my skin. Just know this peel will also cause some purging on the skin, meaning after the HYDRAFACIal, if you have really sensitive skin or really
deep pores. The salicylic acid and the glycolic acid will pull up any acne that's below your skin.
So the next step is extractions, everyone's favorite part. So pretty much you're going to turn on your second switch and you are going to use a little exfoliator / extractor tip, and you are going to go down and kind of tackle places that are, you know, very congested.
So for this extraction step, it actually has a beta HD skin solution that it's using on the skin. So it's really great for oily and congested skin and for all skin types, and it normally cleanses your skin with salicylic acid, which will gently exfoliate any buildup and dirt. And it's also working with the chemical peel we just did, just to help bring out any of the extra dirt and debris within our skin.
Okay, so now on to the last and final step, that is the Hyaluronic Acid serum, and pretty much the same thing. You're going to dot it on your skin and it's going to leave your face looking really glowy. I will talk to you guys a little bit more about hyaluronic acid.
So the very last step is, of course, hyaluronic acid. The HA serum is amazing for your skin because hyaluronic acid is a water-loving molecule. So this molecule will actually help a bunch of water come to the skin, therefore plumping it and giving it a nice, rejuvenated, youthful look. It's great for anti-aging, moisturizing, wound healing, anti-wrinkles. It increases the skin elasticity, and it's also great for eczema, and it also treats facial redness.
Okay, so I'm done with the HYDRAFACIAL, and usually after I do a HYDRAFACIal, I put on some sunscreen. I'm going to be putting on the Super Goop Glow Oil. As we all know, this is my go-to sunscreen, just because it leaves you looking very glowy. That's what you want to look like after you have a HYDRAFACIal, and I don't really rub it into my skin. I kind of just let it sit just so I can have some nice glow. And my face is always red after I get any kind of, it doesn't matter what it is, the most gentlest person can honestly work on my skin and I will still, you know, have redness, and that's just a thing for me. So the HYDRAFACIal also has 2 lights as well for light therapy. I'm not going to do light therapy today because I'm just not feeling it, but this is how the little lights work. You put your palm on it and it glows like red, and there's also another one that glows blue.
So as I mentioned prior to starting this video, at the end of the HYDRAFACIal you can actually see your junk jar, and this is what came out of my face. There's a lot of discoloration and a lot of debris, a lot of excess makeup, and mainly the color of it is due to my tinted moisturizer. And a lot of people don't believe me when I say the HYDRAFACIal really does take out things from your skin. But that is all for today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll